Well, hello again and welcome to Roland's Reviews. How are you doing, Mr. Blackson?
Doing good, Miss Lynn. Doing good on this Thanksgiving Eve.
Okay, all right.
Mhm.
Always good to see you. And they're filling up the chat now, the chat section. As you wonderful people fill up the chat room, please do us one small favor. Hit that like button for us, folks. It won't cost you anything. I promise. We'll do our roll call momentarily. If you are familiar with this subject matter, please type it in the comment section. And Mr. Blackson, it seems like every day we thought, okay, the election's over now. Uh, we're going to have to figure out, what we're going to do about content. But
Right,
that has not been an issue. Every day there's a new wrinkle. And, you know, when you look at everything that they did only to lose. I mean, and do you know what we could have done with $1 billion? Think of all the homeless Americans. Think of all the Americans who are hungry and starving. There's so much we $1 billion. Wow. Wow. Just wow. That's all you can say. All right. Okay. And we may not have as many people in the chat as we normally do, folks. We know people are preparing for dinner tomorrow. That's fine. We're going to enjoy who's here. We're going to do the roll call. If you would like for me to call your name, say hello, send an emoji. If not, I cannot see that you are here. All right, Gilbert was the first person here today. How are you, Gilbert? Gilbert said he's at work. We're glad you're watching from work, Gilbert. Cha Cha's also here. Baldwin Birds, happy Thanksgiving, early Thanksgiving to you too, love. Devil's Advocate, how you doing, dear? Tina's here. All right. Several other people are here, but again, if you don't say hello or send an emoji, I can't see that you're here. I don't know who's here. All right. So we'll go ahead and get started. Um, Again, those of you who are here, if you are familiar with this subject matter, Toy Mafia, how you doing? Type it in the comment section and let me go over this. Look at this title. Democratic staff starts GoFundMe begging for money after layoffs. Kamala vacations in Hawaii. Blackson,
yes.
I know you have something to say before we get started. What's your initial thought process?
So I guess I need to ask the first question, Miss Lynn, is as far as the paying the employees, does that fall on Kamala or does that fall on the Asian lady that we saw talking about the situation?
Well, ultimately, the buck stops with who?
It
Kamala.
should be it should be Kamala, right? It should be
Right.
Kamala Harris.
Right. It's her campaign. And so if you were any type of leader, when things go well, you take credit. When things go bad, okay, same deal. You don't get a free pass. How you doing, Kasim Baker? Good afternoon to you, love.
She
Tina,
seems like the type that'll point fingers. I don't know if you remember the
right?
interview with Oprah. She was like, "And
Yeah.
somebody get in my house, they gonna get shot." And she started laughing. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. Oh, my staff will handle that. So, is she the type of person that just put
Cringe.
everything on her staff? Right? Yeah,
Yeah. But
that's what.
ultimately, the buck stops with her. Devil's Advocate already got in trouble for doing a quality control check on the tray of banana pudding in the fridge. Devil's Advocate, I know what type of quality control you were doing. You were eating it. And he got in trouble. I love it. Tina, I'm happy she's not running our country. She couldn't run a campaign and she's in debt running the campaign.
Right.
How going around the country? Yes, Smart Final, how are you? I'm sure Kamala is spending at least $600 to $1,000 a night. Oh yeah, smart final. You know,
Hawaii.
we're going over that now.
Mm-hmm.
So again, talking about leadership, Blackson just asked an excellent question. So he's like, who should we hold accountable? Folks, she's the person who's held accountable. Of course, she's not going to accept that more than likely. Obviously, she's not. And so she is allegedly planning her political future. And I'm thinking, what future?
All right.
Not a good leader. Beverly, how you doing, love? And so we have some receipts for you. If you're familiar with this, I know some of you are just coming in, hit the like button. If you're familiar with this, please go ahead and say, yes, I've heard about this. If you haven't, just say no, because we're going to break it down. We're going to unpack everything. Let me go ahead and get started. This is unbelievable, folks. Totally unbelievable. All right, I'm going to start here. First of all, as I just said to Blackson, when he asked that very poignant question, the buck stops with Kamala. How you doing, Thor? Rock and roll. Yes, Thor. I want to rock and roll all night and party every day. Yes, Thor. How are you? Isaiah, how you doing, love? Everyone look at this article here. We're breaking it down. We're unpacking everything, and I have a video for you as well. Inside the $7 million Hawaii retreat where Kamala Harris is holed up after election loss to Donald Trump. Yes. Now, she does not care about the American people. That is quite evident.
Right.
Thor, nobody cares. How are you?
She doesn't even care about her staff. So what makes you think?
That's why we're breaking this down.
Mm-hmm.
She has no political interest. Thank you very yes, Isaiah, right. She does not care about the American people. She does not care about the people who worked on her behalf or her campaign. She's been vacationing in Hawaii, holed up with her husband. Where are all these people that she loves since she's so black? All these black and brown people who are out here campaigning for her, who cannot pay their bills, and she's holed up in Hawaii at a $7 million estate. I think it's 13. Let me read this before I get too upset. Ruby, I know Ruby's coming in here to set it on fire. Cam's political future is toast. Squandered 1.5 billion. She's done. Yeah. No, they said she's allegedly planning her 2028 run. Who's gonna vote for her? She and her husband.
Well, you know, the news came out today. They said they released the internal polls, and they said everybody in the news media, her campaign lies. She was nowhere near Trump. Obviously, nowhere near.
We've said that on this channel for a year. We knew it was all smoke and mirrors.
Yep.
Get out of here. Those of you who are enjoying this, please share this on Facebook. Share this on your various forms of social media. And remember, she kept trying to fool the American people saying, oh, yes, I come from a middle-class background. No, I've never been to a $7 million retreat. Remember, she kept trying to connect with the American people. They could see through her fakery. So anyway, let me read this to you. And you can look this up yourself. You don't have to listen to us. Vice President Kamala Harris bid aloha to Washington, D.C. in the wake of the 2024 presidential election and retreated to a stunning $7 million estate in Hawaii, where she reportedly spent 6 days holed up with her husband after suffering a resounding loss. You know, it was a shellacking to President-elect Donald Trump. According to reports, Harris 60 and Emhoff 60 rented a stunning home in Kamala to the tune of $1,300 per night, leaving D.C. on November 19th and returning on November 25th. The property where the vice president and the second gentleman are understood to have been staying is located in the incredibly luxurious resort of Mauna Kea. The resort is home to a large hotel and a number of private residences, many of which can be rented out at a staggering cost. Our private residences, excuse me, within Mauna Kea Resort provide a luxurious and secluded vacation experience, the Mauna Kea website explains. We offer a range of accommodations from oceanfront studios to four-bedroom condominiums. The home that Harris and Emhoff are understood to have enjoyed during their Hawaiian getaway is located in the exclusive neighborhood of Fairways South and offers spectacular views of the surrounding areas and the ocean. And here's some pictures here, okay? All right. So again, she kept trying to connect. Yes, Thor, this is a disgrace to the people, right? As the old people used to say, they used to tell you, don't pay so much attention to what people say. You pay attention to their actions. Actions, right. The old people always said, actions speak louder than words. And yeah, so I'm just showing you guys, these are the receipts for people that don't believe us. Okay. So I wanted to share that with you. Tell me what you think in the comments section. I'm just showing you some pictures here. So she's doing that, and her people are unpaid. How you doing, Mary? And again, she said, remember, she kept trying to connect with the American people. I'm just like you. No, you're not. The DNC is broke. Poof. $1 billion gone. $20 million in debt. The DNC staffers, they said they stopped paying them months ago. Okay, so this isn't something that's just starting. This situation is desperate. People have rent to pay, mortgage, light bill, food bill, fill in the blank. The DNC staffers have started a GoFundMe in order to pay their bills for now, but they're hoping they will be paid at a later date. If you were familiar with this, type it in the comment section, folks, and let me know. If this is the first time you've heard this, let me know. The Democrat leadership could care less about them. This is a bad look, folks. This is a really bad look. And they're asking Americans, remember, if you were in the last video or two, they're asking Americans to send money to help pay the $20 million debt.
Yes.
Blackson, I can't. Help me with this. Help me.
Well, again, that's all part of being out of touch, out of touch. That's you're out of touch. I'm out of, just out of touch. Yeah. There's no, and then the woman is just, she's not the brightest. She's not the brightest. So
right.
Out of touch, not bright. Oh, it's not a good combination.
No, and it's not. Hit the like button for us, folks. And so we definitely dodged a bullet. She can't manage a budget. This is the type of leadership that the country would, this is what we would have gotten. With the Harris-Walz administration, this is what we could have expected. Right, Ruby? Now, first they said it was $1 million. Well, now the truth is out. With Oprah, I think she got, $2.5 million. So all of this is coming out. And this is who you wanted to run the country. Look at her actions, folks, after losing the election. She raised $1 billion in 100 days? I'm trying to keep up with your comments in the comment section. She spent it all. She can't budget or manage money. She can't. Gilbert, yeah, we're doing that tomorrow probably or later. I heard that video where she had too much to drink. I heard about that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, somebody set her up. I think somebody set her up in that video.
They set her up. Good.
Yeah, they set her up. Yeah.
Let her keep drinking and thinking she can win in 2028, and we'll have another landslide with
Well, I think what's going to happen is that they're going to the Democrats are going to totally throw her under the bus, and they're going to like, well, we never had a primary, and Gavin Newsom's going to come out and throw her under the bus. Shapiro, they're all going to say we should have had a primary. It's so undemocratic, and they're going to throw, and they're going to smoke Kamala if she jumps in the primary. She's going to get smoked.
He's not, because I'm getting to that. Blackson, the donors are like, no, you know.
Oh, okay, well,
no. Oh, I'm coming to that, honey. You know I am. I'm coming to that. Caesar, how you doing, love? Steve, how are you? Oh, Steve said, how can anyone talk bad about a woman with a Jamaican accent?
Oh gosh.
So her staffers are struggling. They have to start a GoFundMe. She's in Hawaii at a lavish luxury retreat. That's totally out of touch.
Right.
She single-handedly bankrupted the DNC. The DNC staffers are starving. They can't pay their bills. And she's not out here trying to go to the donors to see if she could alleviate that problem and help them in some kind of way. No, she's holed up in a luxury resort in Hawaii. She didn't take the initiative to try and get some money to help these people. This is shameful. This is disgraceful. Deplorable, despicable, reprehensible, and any other adjective you can think of. Fill in the blank. How you doing, Badgerton? Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, love. And so we see this is the same thing that would have happened. And I have something else to share with you. Hold on here. Let me see. This is exactly what would have happened. And to be that out of touch, she's an elite. I said 100%. Yes, Thor. Those of us who had enough sense not to vote for her, we saved the country.
Yes, we did. Oh God.
The country. Oh my God. Okay, where are we here? And this is this ground news. Again, this is a bad look. Folks. This is a really bad look. And I just had this for you. How you doing, Sister Noah? Yes, it's sad. Tina said, Sergeant, how you doing? Tina said the staffers need to sue Kamala. I'm for that.
They are going to sue her. Yeah, we're going to start hearing about cases. Yeah, they're going to go after her. They're going to sue her.
And then, not to mention, just her staffers not being paid, folks. Everything going on in this country. Tensions mounting between World War III is at the brink. She's in Hawaii. When you are a leader, Blackson, you just asked the question. And like, if my Cowboys win the Super Bowl, which we know that won't happen this year, the coach gets the credit. But if they continue to lose like they've been doing, the coach also gets that credit. You don't get to say no when things are going bad. Right. So that's just where we are. How you doing, Joey? And that's just where we are with that. Yes, it's a bad look, Caesar. It's a horrible look. Everything going on in this country. Your vacation could have waited, ma'am. Okay. Yeah. But no, it's all about your priorities. And again, you have Tim Walz holding the bag. She's the one who squandered $1 billion. She should have been the one going to the donors. But guess who she sent? Her surrogate, Tim Walz.
Yeah.
That's who went to the donors to ask for money. Money needed for staffers. Sorry, we wasted your money on a dance party with Beyonce. Yeah. And again, Oprah and Roland Martin, Al Sharpton, and everything's coming out in the wash now, folks. I love it. Mm-hmm. Badgerton says, I find it so disrespectful. She's vacationing in Tulsi Gabbard's home state. Yeah. And that's just where we are, folks. That's very narcissistic behavior. It's all about me. Mm-hmm. When the country again is in upheaval, so far as the economy is concerned, everything going on with the wars that they're responsible for. Yeah. So all she needed to do was put on her big girl panties and go see the donors. But no, again, she sent her surrogate. We see a pattern here, folks, right? It was her campaign. And so it was up to her to go fight and say, hey, my staffers need to pay their bills. You know, what can we do? She went on vacation. Sister Noble, I've never ever been to Hawaii, right, Sister Noble? But she kept trying to make us feel she's one of us. No, you're not. Right, Caesar? This is how she operates. Sister Noble said that bee can go anywhere she wants to go. Sister Noble's not having it tonight. Woo! Woo! Sister Noble. And it was more important for her to go on a Hawaiian vacation than to make sure her staff was paid. Now, make sure, folks, somebody here said something about lawsuit. Now, her unionized staff, they're unionized. Just don't forget that. I told Blackson before we came on, they need to reach out to Trump. This is going to leave us very sour taste. Have you noticed the Democrats? They already lost in a landslide. Yes. Everything they're doing, they're just going to lose more people, which is good. I love it. That's not going to get in 2028. It's going to be a massacre instead of a landslide. No one's voting for her.
Yeah, well, it was a massacre. Yeah, they got the accurate numbers out, and they got the internal polls from Kamala. Yeah, they never had a chance, but they wanted to lie and keep getting donor money. Oh yeah, Kamala's ahead. Oh yeah, she's tied. Oh, she's ahead by 2 points. Yeah.
Those of you who've been here on this channel know we've been saying for a year she was not. It wasn't. And Blackson kept saying it's not that close. He kept saying that, and we were like, no, she's not winning like that. Sergeant King said. Sergeant said they. Oh, I'm gonna say it the way you typed it, Sergeant, in the ghetto vernacular. They better thank a union member. Woo! Okay, they get started. This chat is starting up. I love it. This chat is starting to fire. They're throwing the flames again. And so this is where we are. I have some short clips to share with you too. But I mean the nerve. These Democrats don't care about normal everyday people like you, like me, like Blackson. They don't. They are the elites, but they throw that off and try to make people think the Republicans are for the rich. They're the rich, and they spent $1 billion. Yep. That's not poor or poverty stricken. This is the party of the elites. Kamala's acting like an elite. She's telling people that she's running for president in 2028. And what did I say, Blackson? I said, I sure hope so. Yeah. Come on, run again. Woo! She's a glutton for punishment. So some of the big Democratic donors, this is what I was telling you earlier. They're like, no, we're good. So she may be planning. She doesn't have the money to run a campaign. And so, no, they're saying, no, we're good. No way, Jose. You have no future. You think you have a future. That's what that wine or whatever you're drinking is telling you. You don't have a future. You cannot be trusted to run a competent campaign. Woo! First super chat. Tijuana Border Jumper. Thank you for the super chat, love. I am spamming the comment section with hearts just for you, dear, and I do appreciate that. Happy Thanksgiving to you as well, love. Devil's Advocate, more than 1 billion. Think about all the hit. Devil's Advocate has an excellent point. Look at what he just typed. More than 1 billion. Think about all the hidden money. Yeah, who really knows how much? Could be more than that. They don't tell you. You know how they are, how they operate. Mary said this chat is on fire. Yes, they are. This chat. Let me present this video for you too. And I'm going to use this here. Okay. I have a few video clips here. Not very long, but I wanted to share this with you. DNC admits to deep debt. We already know that. We know that already. All right, let's listen to this, folks. I'll try to keep up with your comments in the comment section.
Lindy Lee, she's on the DNC Finance Committee. She's based here in Philadelphia. She's raised millions for Biden and for Harris. She says, look, this wasn't just a loss. This was a shellacking. The DNC is in serious chaos right now. Expect some departures. She said some staffers on the Harris campaign that she's spoken to haven't been paid. She called this whole thing a $1 billion boondoggle. And these celebrity endorsements that they paid for did nothing to move the needle. Take a listen. What is going on in leadership in the DNC right now? Is it in turmoil? Are people leaving?
It's absolutely in turmoil. People are stepping down.
Now, she said we can expect some big-time donors leaving the DNC in the very near future. She wouldn't say exactly how many. I said, look, you're brave to speak up. Do you have any arrows coming at you? She said, not just no arrows. She said, I have high-level support from high-level Dems telling me to keep going.
And does it look bad for the vice president to go to Hawaii while DNC staffers are just wondering what they're going to do for work?
The vice president has taken time off to go spend time with her family. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think she deserves some time to be with her family and to have some downtime. She has worked very hard over the last 4 years.
What has she done over the last 4? What is this woman talking about?
She put together her word salads. I guess that was hard work for her.
That's cringe. Cringe, Pierre.
And her taking a couple of days to be with her family, good for her.
And again, folks, just imagine if it were President Trump and everything that's going on in this country now. What do you think? Type it in the comment section, because I'm having a cloudy brain right now. What do you think they would say if that were Trump? Just tell me what you think. Tell me what you think. Okay, where are we? Steve says she's addicted to the donation money.
Oh, yeah.
Dora, right? That's what I said. She's done nothing for the past 4 years. What the heck are they talking about? Cringe Pierre is just, and you know, she never wants to answer anything. She's just always trying to just get, just leave. Right? Sister Noble said they would have crucified Trump. Exactly.
Yeah. Snowball's right about that.
Thank you, Sister Noble. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When she does something, well, she deserves to spend time with her family. But when Trump, oh my God, the world is ending. Right, Thor? Exactly. Right, Sergeant, she's still being paid by the taxpayers to do nothing, just like she did down at the border. Tijuana border jumper woo, said they would indict Trump for dereliction of duty.
Right.
They would come up with some more trumped up charges if it was him. Oh my God, Tina Marie Crocker, how you doing? Yes, so everything she does is fine. When he does something, the world is coming to an end. We're already familiar with the double standards. Okay, I have something else, another clip to share with you. Oh my God, you can't make this stuff up, folks. Oh my God. Woo! All right, here we go.
A former VP nominee, Tim Walz, is set to finally address Democratic donors amid reports that the Harris campaign spent themselves into debt, leaving staffers high and dry.
Good morning. The Harris campaign remains in debt after the Harris-Walz ticket failed in November, and now Tim Walz is going to hit up wealthy Democratic donors to ask for some money to help repaying all of the vendors that they still owe and staff members that they stopped paying months before they were supposed to. We don't know yet, because we haven't seen excerpts, whether or not he plans to take accountability for what happened in November, or if he plans to share his own roadmap for the next few years. And as Tim Walz addresses the party's elite, rank and file DNC staff are going grassroots with a GoFundMe after saying they were blindsided by being fired suddenly with no severance. They're about $16,000 towards a $25,000 goal. The organizer of this DNC union GoFundMe says, we are heartbroken to see our colleagues who dedicated countless hours to electing Democrats up and down the ballot depart under these circumstances, and we are furious with DNC leadership for failing to provide severance to those affected.
Hey, Peter, got a quick question for you. Given the fact that the Democrats had an epic loss in the race for that building behind you, the DNC union people, didn't see layoffs coming where they were going to get 1 day's notice?
Doesn't sound like it. No. And they are about $16,000 of a $25,000 goal. It doesn't seem like they're that people who donated a lot of money for months, even just $10, $15 at a time on those recurring payments that you get the text messages about constantly in an election season, it doesn't seem like there's much of an appetite for people to open their wallets again for that, or for the Harris campaign that now needs Tim Walz to go out and ask for help.
You know, how many people were fired? I know it was 2/3. Do we know the exact number? Because I feel like $25,000 to help people pay their rents and their bills is not that much if it's hundreds of people.
If you got to split it.
They're saying that the $25,000 is temporary because they still think they're going to be able to get some kind of money out of the DNC or some kind of employment assistance. And so it's temporary. They had a protest at Union Station yesterday. It was pretty small.
Yeah. Peter.
So anyway, folks, yeah, and come on. This is what we were saying. Oh, hit the like button for me, folks. All right, we're almost to 60 likes. Shelly, how you doing? Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you for the super chat, love. Tijuana Border Jumper says there's a new documentary out called Weapons of Mass Immigration. I press everyone to watch it and see what is really happening to our country. Thank you so much for that information, Tijuana. And you're absolutely right. Devil's Advocate said people wanting a guaranteed check. Yeah, Sergeant, and like I said, she wasn't woman enough to go out and talk to these donors. You took $1 billion. You couldn't go say, hey, you know, my staff, these people worked hard for you. I know you lost, but remember, folks, we did a video when she lost. She left those people out there for hours. They were waiting for her to come say something. She never appeared. She always sends a surrogate.
Yeah.
Yes. No, that's totally unacceptable. That is unacceptable, people. And Tijuana Border Jumper, I just spammed the comment section with hearts. So just for you, love. Thank you so much for your 2 super chats.
Sister Noble said Kamala and Joe has all the money in the world for illegal immigrants, but not for her own staffers. The Democrat leaders don't care about anyone but themselves. That is so true.
That's what I mean. What did the old people say? It's quite evident. So Kamala's bills are paid.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sure her mortgage and everything else is paid.
Right.
But these other people are in dire straits, literally. Dire straits. And, you know, she was like, okay, whatever. She doesn't go meet with the donors. She's probably too ashamed now that the news is out on everywhere that they squandered the money. And she's probably ashamed. But again, when you're a leader, hey, that's part of the job. Thor said, yes, that is bad, Rollins, and a very coward approach. Thor, that's all she ever does. She sends a surrogate. She never steps up to the plate. When Blackson asked that question, he asked earlier. There's always a surrogate for her. How are you going to be the leader of the free country in the free world, America? And you can't, when the situation gets tough, what is that saying? Tough get going or something. I don't know. I'll get it together here in a minute. But she always sends a surrogate. That's how she operates.
Top 3 exercises for a
Mr. Noble. Thank you.
This is day 12 of doing nothing.
Blackson, I hear your channel there.
Okay.
Something's playing over there. Where are we here? That was disgusting. Yeah. She left her supporters out there, 6 hours or more, didn't come out to say thank you. Nothing, Tina. She sent a surrogate. Yep. That's how she operates. Sister Noble's dropping some more knowledge. She doesn't have to worry about her bills. I'm sure she has a mortgage that's paid. She doesn't have our struggles. She'll never have to worry about bills, rent. No. Thank you, Devil's Advocate. When going gets tough, the tough get go. Thank you, Devil's Advocate. I couldn't get it together because it's been a long time since I used that saying. But I'm glad someone knew what I was talking about. You heard that, right, Blackson? You've heard that.
Yeah, I've heard it before. Yep.
Yeah, so that's just where we are. Let me get this video. I have another short clip and then we'll get out of here. Let me see. 9. I'm going to pull this up and tap, like I said, just type in the comment section what you think. And this is how she operates. And so nothing new to see here, folks. We've seen this behavior before. So no one should be shocked. Blackson and I did a video on her poor behavior the night she lost. Sister Noble said Biden's incapacitated somewhere. Yeah, they knocked him out, probably drugged him or something. Who knows? Sister Noble said Kamala Harris is a
loser.
Yes. All right. So how you doing, music therapy? So let's listen to this, folks. This is the last clip.
First of all, stop sending me emails asking for money for the Harris Walls campaign. You spent $1.5 billion in a few months. I mean, did somebody steal it? I've never heard of anything like this. And you're in debt, like $20 million. Nearly $500 million on advertising. But it's these other things we're learning. Giving Oprah $1 million for the production company, 6 figures to build a podcast set for somebody. Where was that offer for the Chris Cuomo project, by the way? Now we're hearing the party can't pay people who work for them, that they didn't get paid for weeks. We had a truth teller on this show, Lindy Lee, member of the DNC Finance Committee. Listen to her.
All right, let me get rid of this commercial. Here we go.
Going to keep losing if we don't have a financial accountability and some sort of very serious accounting of how exactly we spent $1 billion.
Millions were spent on celebrities, ice cream, private jets. 2.5 million was spent on Oprah.
A lot of senior staff were summarily fired or told that they wouldn't be receiving any pay last week. And now we see massive layoffs.
Yeah.
And the money started pouring in. Remember this, Chris. It wasn't pouring in for Harris. It was pouring in against Trump.
Everybody hear that? So they were willing to waste $1 billion just because they were against. What's that? Another saying the old people used to use. You cut your nose off to spite your face. Anyone ever heard that? Type it in the comment section. Have you heard that before, Blackson?
Yep. Sister Noble says this should be a lesson to every stupid black person who voted for Kamala Harris. You're not lying, Sister Noble.
Sister Noble, keep dropping knowledge in the comment section. Right. So you think that this is your Sarah, ski-wee. You think that this is a black woman. She's not thinking about you. That resort that she's at, she was there with her husband. Okay. So stop playing. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. All right, I'll continue.
Everybody that was voting and supporting Harris was really voting against Trump. And everybody that was voting for Trump was voting for Trump.
Facts.
So she had all this money coming in. She had all these consultants. And if you don't run the ads, you don't get paid for the buy. Yeah. They were running ads in Florida, where I live, nonstop. And I'm like, why? I mean, are they running them in Alabama and Idaho too? Yeah. And I'll tell you why. If you don't run the ads, the buyer doesn't get paid. $900,000 to put her face on the Sphere in Las Vegas. And the Sphere, the ego, the crazy, the commissions. Yeah. I was at the White House for a dinner Friday night, talking to a lot of people. And I'm telling you, man, there's a lot of whispering. There's a lot of names about who got paid this and who got paid that. And a lot of people got rich on the back of donors trying to stop Trump. And I think this disqualifies her forever. If you can't run a campaign, you can't run America. And that would be the argument just day one. So it was terrible. I think she did a good job in the debate. I think she did as good a job as she could hope for in a short period of time. I told everybody, she should not have been the nominee. She was not going to win. And she didn't win, and she lost badly. So she's got to go figure out her life. She's in Hawaii. Tim Walz was at the dinner. She was in Hawaii. So she's having a call with donors this week. They tell me about her political future. I don't think she has a political future. So that's my thought on her.
How bad is this for the party going forward?
It's terrible because when you don't trust, it's like Andrew Gillum down here in Florida. He lost by just a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
But the money was, to DeSantis, just a little bit. But the money was so squandered and kept that, and he was going to take all that money he kept and rebuild the party. The Republicans got 1 million more voters now. What happened in Florida is with Gillum is going to the same thing is going to follow Harris for the rest of her career. She cannot be trusted with the money.
Wow. So there we go. Okay, folks.
Ooh, Ruby said Attorney John Morgan is a 6-figure donor. Cam is done. Yes.
She's done. So there we go, folks. They rode the horse to the finish line. Oh, let me go. Sister Noble. Let me read what Sister Noble wrote. Woo! Sister Noble, you on fire tonight, sister. I'm embarrassed that up to 80% of Black people in this country voted for Kamala Harris, and they still believe Kamala lost due to misogyny and racism. How unintelligent these people are. I'm going to have to pin this. This has to be pinned to the top. I'm pinning that to the top. My sentiments exactly. Everything and those few sentences, right. Exactly. It had nothing to do with misogyny and racism and all this other crap that they would have you to believe. It had everything to do with she had no policies, the Democratic policies. Again, the American people, that's not what they want. This was a referendum. And Sister Noble, I'm embarrassed too that people would be that uninformed. I'm with you. I agree 100%. She who walks in the word. How you doing? Everyone hit that like button for me, please. Praying everyone notes this wealth transfer from the politics. Right. And I think Thor said earlier, $1 billion that we know of. Who knows how much? Who knows? We may not know the full truth. Every day something new comes out. She who walks in the word. I still saw that. Hey, Miss Roland, Blacks in chat. Happy early colonizers day, making chicken, parm, stuffed shells, and garlic toast. Okay, she who walks in the word. Okay. Sister said, I just want Kamala and Joe Biden to go away. You and me both and everyone in this chat and Black, everyone, please. Yes.
It seemed like Sister Noble she would go away on that the fact that she owes $2 million. I wouldn't, man. You know, normally people get ghosts when they owe that type of money.
Yeah, she owes 20 million. And remember now, the last video we did, she was asking, they sending all these emails.
Yeah, they still doing it. They're
working
still doing
Americans talking about, well, we still have some Senate races. No one's thinking about those Senate races. Hey, and they struggling to pay rent, and you're in Hawaii at a $7 million resort. No one's thinking about you or those Senate races. Forget those Senate races.
They lost those Senate races. What is she? She needs to be caught up. Yeah, she needs to catch up.
She's asking them for money because she squandered over $1 billion.
Mm-hmm.
Music therapy. I'm going to watch that as soon as I get off. I keep hearing. I saw it, but I didn't get a chance to watch it. But I will when I get off. Devil's advocate again. She's still sitting vice president. She has to, right? She's still in office doing what she did for the past 4 years. Nothing. He who walks in the word, so thankful, no more cackles for the holiday.
Right.
Facts. How you doing, Brandy? Oh, Brandy. Ooh, Brandy just dropped a truth bomb. They need to ask the immigrants for help.
No, the immigrants got their stuff cut off.
Well, the ones that still have some money left. Hey, don't ask Americans. Americans are giving, I hope that these people, Sister Noble, that statement you made, I hope these people aren't crazy enough to send her any more money. Barnes, yeah, Jim Crow Joe asked for 24 million more for Ukraine. I think they're trying to destroy as much as they can before Trump takes office. It's not going to work.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. How you doing, Peter? And so, folks, we know what's really going on. They got what they asked for, right? Again, they were throwing all that money. They were being lied to continuously. Oh, she's going to win Iowa. We knew. Hey, up to the Rollins Reviews YouTube channel. If they had listened to us, they wouldn't have spent $1 billion. And so many others. They could have gone to Black Conservative Perspective, Pink Book Lessons. You know, she's dropping knowledge and truth. They went to the wrong people, the wrong sources. And go to the right people and get correct information. Again, we're the new media. We're the new media. This is where people are coming because the mainstream media has been lying for so many years. That's why they're failing.
Yes.
Yeah. Team Hazard, the governor said he will not, in New Jersey, said he will not cooperate with Trump. Team Hazard, that's okay. You vote his behind out. All these people, these governors and mayors saying that they're not going to cooperate. You know what to do when it's time to vote.
Tom Homan says, just get out of the way. He don't need your help. Just get out of the way.
I don't care what they say. The president has each branch of the U.S. military. So you're not going to stop anything. You're just running your mouth is what you're doing. And that's where we are with that, folks. And we just wanted to come on for a short period of time and see. But Blackson doesn't have to cook. He doesn't have to cook anything. I don't either. We're just relaxing, and we say, hey, we'll see if we can see who else is not busy. Okay, that's right. Barnes Homestead, FAFO. Exactly.
T.Y. Burner Tripper said, Tom Homan says he will arrest anyone blocking his work. That's why I said, Tanywana, just get out the way. Just don't stand in the way. If you don't want to help, that's for you.
I wish we could play that. Move. Get out the way. Get out the way. I wish we could play that. Tijuana. Tom Homan said, oh, yeah, Tijuana, and he will. Team Hazard. This is last year. He can't run for governor. Team Hazard. Yeah, please, for God's sakes, do not vote. Like I told people, do not vote for a Democrat. They have the same agenda. Get those Democrats out of office, please, sir, ma'am. Sister Noble, the worst part about these Democrat campaign staffers not getting paid is Kamala's betrayal of Trump. Right. Mm-hmm. She's not struggling financially as much as she tried to make all these, would you say, 80% of Black people in the country that voted for her? She has nothing in common with you. So you were duped. You were duped. And I don't see her offering to let any of you come to that. Go. She didn't ask any of you to go to that $7 million Hawaiian resort.
No.
Truth bomb. Tina, mayor and governors can go to jail because it's a felony. Yes, Tina. Yeah. Again, the president has each branch of the military, so they're not crazy. They right now, it's just a lot of word salad going on. They're not going to stop anything. They're not. I know Team Hazard, New Jersey, slowly turning red too. People are sick of this crap.
Not only New Jersey going red, but like you got places like Chicago red and all that. They are boycotting Black Boule members like Roland Martin, Steve Harvey, Smiley, Charlemagne. Yeah, they did a video. I don't know if I sent it to you, Ms. Roland, but yeah, Chicago Red said no more dealing with these people. They do not have our interests. They didn't even bring up, like, everybody on the internet except for them brought up what's going down in Chicago. And you mean to tell me
they don't want to touch Chicago because they know what's happening?
Well, it's a dang shame because Steve Harvey is from Chicago.
Steve Harvey is MIA.
Well, he is, yeah.
No diddy. Well, how you doing, DJ Basco? Welcome to the live love. Hit that like button for us, everyone, and we're gonna get out of here. It's Wednesday, and I know you probably have things to do, but we wanted to come on and talk to you for a short period of time, and see if you were familiar with this content. Yeah, Ellen is missing, which no one cares. All these people have been exposed for what they truly are, devils. No one cares. Let her go on. She can
the theory is that Ellen DeGeneres was the peculiar of white girls going to P. Diddy's party. So you have
that stuff too. Yep.
Yeah.
It was. So all these people just go away. We don't care. We don't. All Prince Hall Masons, i.e. Boule Gatekeep, right? She who walks in the word. Tina, somehow they were overconfident that Harris would win. I think they were Tina because they were all, oh my God.
Tina, they were lied to. They kept lying because they wanted to keep the money going. If they told the truth, that would have cut off their money. So, but the thing is, now you got
what's that? Linda, what's her face?
Lynn
kept going to the donors. Yes, and we're gonna win Iowa, and all of us knew. No, she's not. They lied. That charade went on and on and on.
I knew she wasn't going to win Wisconsin.
Yep.
I knew she wasn't going to win Michigan when the Muslims came out and said she is not winning in this state. And the Muslims, they have, like I said, their organization goes nationwide. They got people down here in Georgia. They got their hand reaches in every swing state. So when the Muslims came out and said Biden, they are not winning. They meant that.
Like I said, all they had to do was come to YouTube. Yep. Me and you and so many other YouTubers were telling them those polls were grossly inaccurate.
They're way
out. No, they were listening. They played those games and told those lies and squandered $1 billion or over $1 billion and $20 million in debt. Get out of here. And some of these crazy people will probably send her some more money.
Oh gosh. Hey.
Joanna says she won the booby prize. Brandy said game over. Exactly. Biden's in Nantucket. Good. He can stay there. He doesn't even know he's in the world. God bless him. Devil's advocate. They didn't want to see or know truth. Right. They didn't want to know the truth.
Right.
They wanted the money to keep flowing.
Keep the donation coming. Yeah.
They did not want to. They're not going to admit, oh God, there's a possibility we could lose. No, they didn't want that to happen.
But can there be some type of fraud charges for that, Miss Lynn?
Well, from the way this lady
deception.
The way she's talking, because I think they were talking about some death threats and all kinds of. This is some serious,
It is, yeah.
Serious, so legally speaking, you receive money, by false pretenses. There's a crime in there somewhere.
I believe so.
And so, right, Tijuana, she never recovered from Tulsi Gabbard destroying her. Woo! That's why I love this chat. They dropped the truth. She who walks in the word still not mad. No. And so, Sergeant King, who's running our country? Obama is still running it. We know that she's not. And Jim Crow Joe doesn't know he's in the world half the time. Obama's still running it, but he's leaving Washington now that they lost because, We know what was going on. We know. There's no need for him to be in Washington any longer. His 3 terms are up.
Yeah.
Woo! Okay, here we are. Okay. We're going to get out of here. This has been lovely. If you enjoy this content, Blackson, did you drop your channel link, love?
Yeah, let me drop my channel.
If you're enjoying this content, Mr. Blackson's going to drop his channel link. Please go over and sub his channel up too. Tijuana Border Jumper, thank you for the super chat, love. I love our people here. Tijuana, me too, love. We have some intelligent people here. I bet we could run the country better than these ding-dongs.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, my God. Ruby said Obama is on second shift starting at 4 p.m. Ruby, you behave. Thank you so much. Tijuana Border Jumper, those hearts are for you, love. And we're going to get out of here. Shelly, happy Thanksgiving, Shelly Belly. And we're going to go. And we hope that you enjoyed this content. And if you did, please continue to share it out on your Facebook page, on your Truth Social page. Bring more people into the conversation. You never know. Badgerton, I hope everyone has a happy and healthy Thanksgiving. God bless you all. That would be my prayer and my hope for all of you. Devil's Advocate said he just subbed to your channel.
Oh, gracias. Yes.
Thank you. And I hope all of you, she who walks in the word, have a blessed evening. Tell your family you love them and hug. Yes, yeah, absolutely right, love. So we're gonna get out of here. Parting shots, Blackson.
Yeah, like I said, if you don't do your staffers wrong, then don't expect. I mean, then she's definitely going to do the American people wrong. I mean, what more do we need to show? But hey, she's gone. But Miss Lynn is going. Everybody in the chat, y'all know Miss Lynn has not seen that video yet with Kamala Harris' latest video.
I had to prepare for this. I'm going to watch it. I promise. As soon as we get off here. How you doing, Don Cardinal? Said Rowley held it down the whole season. All right. So yeah, I like I said, I came in from work and I wanted to, I wanted to go ahead and be ready so that I was right. I don't want to be in front of the people and I don't have my stuff together.
Right. Well, they definitely responded that in the chat, so they definitely want to get your take on
that. They've been talking about it. Oh.
Yeah, they've been talking about it. It's that bad. It's bad.
Oh my God. Oh, Music Therapy said you won't believe it. I thought it was AI. Woo! Oh.
Yeah, it was pretty bad.
Where's the link? Sergeant said, come back. You want us to come back tonight? Okay, Badgerton just subbed to your channel. All right. So there's something.
Okay, gracias, amigos. Gracias.
Sergeant, be blessed. And Sergeant, you want us to come back on tonight? After we watch the video, what time can you come back on, Blackson?
Yeah, I guess I can come back on.
Okay. Sergeant, if we come back on, you're gonna share it on your social media page so you can bring a lot of people in. Because I think people who are like us who don't have to cook. 10 p.m. or so. I don't know. I may be asleep.
Yeah, that's past rolling bedtime.
What about you, Blackson?
I don't know. That's kind of late, but
yeah, that's kind of late for us.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Brandy. If you enjoyed, hit the like button, love. Hit the subscribe. Subscribe to the Arena Uncensored as well. I think it would help too, Blackson, when you type your name, if you type your channel name like I have mine, because a lot of people forget. You know what I mean?
Oh, they don't have the Arena Uncensored. Oh, okay. Yeah. I'm the Arena. Yeah, y'all. If in the chat, the Arena Uncensored, that's me. That's my channel.
Sergeant said 9. All right, Sergeant, maybe we'll try to come on 8:30, 9 o'clock, maybe. After I looked at the, let me look at the video first.
Yeah, because it's a lot to take in. That video is a lot to take in. It's okay. A lot. Yeah,
it's a lot.
I mean, you just have to see it, Miss Rowland. You just got to see it. Yeah, it's
all right, Sergeant. If we come on, are you going to bring some more people? You going to bring some people in, because these people that are here now are probably tired or have to cook. Sergeant wants us on. All right, you going to bring some people in that are going to watch? Sharice, how are you? Sharice, we're going to look at the video and probably come back on. Sergeant said he's going to bring some people. All right. Elizabeth, how are you? Elizabeth, we're leaving now, love. We're coming back on. What time, Blackson?
I guess. What time did he say?
Sergeant,
8:30.
Sergeant, let's compromise. Instead of 9, let's do 8:30.
8:30. Okay.
8:30. Sergeant, thank you for your service, sir. 8:30. Let's do 8:30. Elizabeth, they were asking us to come back on tonight, and we're trying to get our time together. Elizabeth, hit the like button, love. Okay, he said 8:30 is good. Okay. 8:30. You'll come back on 8:30.
Okay.
All right, we can do that. That's 2 hours from now. That's cool. We can make that happen. All right. We're gonna get off from. Okay, Sergeant. Elizabeth, Sergeant, music therapy, Sharice. Sharice, they're asking what's the name of the video where she's drunk.
Okay. I sent it to you on your phone. Let me see if I can pull it up on the. Give me 1 second, y'all. Let me see if I can pull it up. Yeah, I sent it to you. Type in Mark Dice, y'all. Mark Dice, he has the video. Mark Dice. Let me see. Mark Dice. Okay, Mark Dice. Or Benny Johnson. I mean, well, let me go to Mark Dice. It's shorter.
I have it right here.
You have it? Okay, yeah. Put it in the chat, baby, so they can see it. Yeah, because I thought everybody seen it already, but apparently not.
Some people like me were running around. Okay,
Understood.
That's right there. I just dropped it.
You dropped it. Okay. Thank you, Miss Lynn. Thank you. Yeah, so that's Mark Dice, but everybody, it's y'all have to see it. Y'all have to see it. It is
Noble, She Who Walks in the Word, music therapy, Sharice, Sergeant, Elizabeth, 8:30. Well, Don, come on back on. Come on back over. Steve, Brandy, come on over. Badgerton. Okay. Diane, how are you, love? Happy Thanksgiving. Diane, we're leaving. You're going to have to do the replay, dear. We're coming back on once we're going to review the video of her drunken stupor.
Yeah. That's everybody's homework. Everybody watch the video who hadn't seen it. Watch the video.
Said hurry before they take it down. Well, that's okay. We can download it. We got it. All right, we'll get off from here now so I can go watch it. 8:30, Blackson.
Yeah.
Music therapy said drunk as a skunk.
Drunk as a skunk.
All right. See you at 8:30. Let me get off from here so I can make the video up so everyone can see it. See you 8:30.
All right.
I'm going straight to the comment section. I'll say talk to you. As long as you're there, make sure you're here at 8:30, folks, because you asked us to come back on, so we're coming back on. Thank you again for spending your very valuable time here at the Rollers Reviews YouTube channel. I'm going straight to the comment section right now.